cannot with you. You always give me the best love. It's the Virgo energy for me every time.
I give you that. I wanted to say hi to the baby. Hi, baby. I cannot wait to meet you.
The baby said, "What's up?" Can't wait to be best.
I love it. I said, is there anything I can get you?
You got me hooked up with this back support.
I got a pillow there. You wanted a LaCroix?
Thank you for this LaCroix.
I got you a LaCroix. I got whatever you want.
Thank you so much. Keep the stomach settled. You're really looking out for me.
I have to. I'm so excited about this. And by the way, I mean, you know me. I love you so much. But when you announced it on Saturday Night Live, that was the best thing. You said, good job.
Yeah. Every time I look back at that clip, I'm like, why did I sound like a villain? I am. I don't know why I said it like this, but I was so excited. I mean, I always thought to myself, you know, I would love the opportunity, obviously, to host SNL. I just did not know it would be the same time that I was pregnant. And so I was like, I guess I got to say it.
Yeah.
I gotta come out with it.
You can't time that stuff out. It's just everything magical happened for a reason, and it was the greatest. I have a picture of you.
Oh my gosh!
The reveal. It was just the best thing I've ever seen. It was so good. Everyone went nuts. It was just great. And by the way, you hosted a great episode. You were unbelievable.
Thank you so much.
They loved you up there. Everyone's like, oh, we love Kiki.
I had so much fun. I mean, I just felt like I was really getting some real skills going down. I mean, from Steve to Lauren, they were really just giving it to me, and all the cast, I just felt really like I was a part of a team.
Yeah.
And I love that. I mean, from theater, we're doing Broadway and stuff like that. I love to be a part of a cast like that. So
even from like the first promo, the commercial, I saw, I go, oh no, Kiki's gonna destroy this one.
You know I was ready.
Oh yeah. You got Kenan and Kel.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Reunite. Talk to me about this.
Shout out to Brian Robbins. Obviously, shout out to Kenan Thompson, Kel Mitchell. I grew up on Kenan and Kel. I've always loved that show. And just the comedy. I mean, I'm a huge fan of multicam sitcom, which we don't see a ton of anymore, right?
I miss it.
I miss it so much, and just the satire and the drama, but also the heart of it all.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because, you know, nowadays, whenever they bring something back or they, you know, it becomes this deep-seated drama. And so I love that when I came to Kenan with the idea, I was like, man, we should do something like Kenan and Kel, but like Kenan and Kelly. You know what I mean? So I could be Kelly.
Yeah, smart.
And he immediately like got on it, you know, wrote this great sketch with his writing partner over at SNL, and they came up with this really funny sketch, which was what you guys saw.
Was Kel always in it?
So I didn't mention Kel. That was a surprise to me.
Yeah.
When I actually read the sketch, I'm like, you got Kel.
Oh my God.
I'm like, this, because Kel is it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think about Kel. I mean, first of all, Kel is another Virgo like us. From Chicago. We're from the same city. So I was so excited to get the opportunity to work with Kel. And I was actually in the real throwback store. Like, it was a dream come true for me.
I mean, you crushed it.
Thank you.
Now I'm thinking, speaking of Virgos, baby, do we know what? I know you're into signs and what?
Exactly. So my baby is either going to be a Pisces or Aries. I'm not sure exactly. Like I mean, Pisces. Let me know, guys. I mean, Pisces are known to be very deep. They're emotional creatures. So I just want to make sure I'm not too blunt for my baby boy. I don't want to be too. You know, I don't want to be like, look, what's up? You know, I want to make sure that I'm. You know, because sometimes I can be a little too tell it like it is. You know.
But not so much.
I need to wade in the water with a Pisces. Wade in the water. Just keep it chill, child.
Keep it chill for now. I'm just amazed at everything you're doing. I want to talk to you about a couple things, but this is some recent highlights that happened this year with Keke Palmer. Well, it takes me some. Your movie Nope was named one of AFI's top 10 movies of the year. Crushed it. Couldn't take your eyes off of you. You were named Best Supporting Actress by the New York Film Critics Circle for Nope. Come on. New York Times named you their list of Best Actress of the Year, Keke Palmer. And you were nominated for 3 NAACP Image Awards. That's what I'm talking about. Keke Palmer.
Jimmy, I cannot with you. You're the best. Thank you.
I just started to freak out at all the cool things. One of the awards is for hosting Password. Come on,
I'm going to say in Password,
Come on, buddy. Come on, bud.
Exactly.
That's my favorite. It's us so much. I love it. Let's talk about this podcast.
Oh, yes. Baby, this is Keke Palmer.
Baby, this is Keke Palmer. What do people expect when they listen to this?
They can expect, I mean, I think one of the biggest things about me, anybody knows me, is I'm extremely curious. I love to ask questions. And so you're gonna get a bunch of different topics, from dating to, you know, how we, you know, live in this world with social media, how do we grow, how do we live with being pregnant, like just all these different experiences that we're gonna be having. But the thing that I love the most about getting to do a podcast is that I also get to have long conversations, and most importantly, with experts, with some people that actually specifically are in some of these fields.
Yeah,
I'm always trying to get into their heads. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
like,
of course.
let me get Neil deGrasse Tyson on. What is really out there, Neil?
Yes.
You know, what really...
Talk to us.
Let me talk to Tom. Did you realize what you were doing when you created MySpace?
Yeah.
I want to know
Tom from MySpace.
Let me call up the pastor and say, what's really going on in the church?
No. But you do. You get in there.
Yeah.
And people will tell you.
Yeah, they do. They do. I get so many... I mean, I just had this really great dating expert on there who I was talking to, and I had this big question, like, what do you do when someone comes to you and they're like, I'm really picky? You know, you guys hear that all the time. Oh, I'm really picky. You know, it's always just, you know, it's hard for me because I'm really picky.
Yeah.
And she said one of the biggest things when someone tells her that they're really picky, the first thing she thinks is, you really don't know what you want. That's like the biggest sign. When someone says they're picky, a lot of times it's because they really actually don't know they don't know how to narrow down what it is they really want and what matters to them. So they just say, I'm really picky. And then she said, on top of that, it makes her think that, are you really actually willing to do the work that it takes to open yourself up to someone? And so you just kind of coax it with, I'm picky.
Oh, yeah.
But really, it's because you don't really want to do what it takes. And so I was like, it's something casual, but when you really get in deep down into it, I mean, I have a homegirl that's always saying she picky, and deep down I know she ain't looking for no man.
Yeah.
She ready to go to work.
Yeah, you got to put the work in. You got to put the work in. And then talk to me about this digital TV network.
Oh, yeah, so Key TV. So, yeah, you know, I've been in the industry at this point, it's so crazy to believe, 20 years, man.
Is that right?
20 years your girl been working. So 20 years I've been in the industry, and I think just for me, I kept thinking to myself, what can I do to get outside of just me? I think, obviously, as you know, as an entertainer, everything is always about you and what the next gig I'm gonna do and how I'm gonna do this and how I'm gonna do that. And I think I just thought to myself, okay, with the skills that I've acquired thus far and the different experiences I've had as an actor, as a producer, you know, hopefully growing into a writer and director, how can I transcend that into something outside of myself for, you know, my generation or my peers and other people that want to do what I want to do? And so that's where Key TV came from, is the keys to the culture, okay? We're speaking to the generation, the Gen Z millennials that want to be in entertainment but don't know exactly how to get there. So it's about entertainment, great content, hopefully if you check it out, but then also education in the democratization of how to actually get from point A to point B.
Yeah, and let's make some stars.
Let's make some stars. Yes, make some stars. You know what I mean? Let's do it.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love everything you do. Kiki and I are playing a game when we come back, the Jinx Challenge.
I can't wait for this.
Come on back and get ready for this. Come on.